supposed to be here at our annual Preceptor event. This is from the Oregon Center for Nursing. So if you are here because you want to recognize some absolutely incredible preceptors from all across the state of Oregon, you're in the absolute right place. My name is Jana Bitten, and I am with the Oregon Center for Nursing, and I am so happy to see you all here today. I'm like, just seeing the faces of the people that are here today makes me extremely excited, just because I love this event. This is a really awesome opportunity to just talk to some people and just hear just the amazing things that people do in precepting all across the state of Oregon. So let me just start by introducing myself and the Oregon Center for Nursing. So if you are not familiar with the Oregon Center for Nursing, and a lot of you probably were like, wait, I got nominated for an award from some organization and I've never heard of them before. Yeah, you may have been, that may have happened. And it's okay, because we've been around for a really long time. We've actually been around for about 22 years. But as an organization, we are a nonprofit organization dedicated to making sure that Oregon's nursing workforce is the best it can possibly be. And the way that we do that is we want to make sure that we understand how many people are working here. How many people do we need? How many people are in nursing school? And what does that look like? And if everybody is going and talking about nursing shortages all the time, is that really true? Like, and we just do that. We're fact checkers is basically what it is. We are the state's Wikipedia of nursing workforce and fact checkers. So we've been around, we're located, we support all of the state of Oregon. And yeah, that's what we do. So the reason why we started this event started about 4 years ago. And for those of you who are not familiar, let me just quickly tell you, we realized 4 years ago that there is that when it comes to precepting, when it comes to actually getting through that piece of a nursing education's life, it's getting somebody from practice, from education into practice. Preceptors are absolutely crucial, and it's just, you're all unsung heroes. They're more preceptors, we've learned, they're more than just teachers, or they're mentors who guide and inspire. They instill confidence in the next generation of nurses. They offer wisdom and support to help new nurses navigate their early career transitions, to help them make really good decisions about what they want to do, what specialty that they want to be in. People who are preceptors and the people who are here, you have been absolutely essential in making sure that we have the most powerful nursing workforce in our state that provides the best care to all Oregonians. We know that preceptors offer wisdom and support, and they help build the foundation for the compassionate and skilled care that our communities and all Oregonians rely on. Today, we're going to celebrate not only the dedication of preceptors to educating future nurses, but also the commitment to fostering an environment of inclusion, equity, and respect. Our preceptors exemplify the values that make nursing such a unique and noble profession, values of patience, empathy, and continuous learning. I am so excited again to be able to be here with you, and just know that for all of the honorees that are here, you might not have a chance to see the impact that you have on your students that are going through school, or the new grads that you're working with, or even your peers that are watching you, as you are mentoring and guiding this next generation. But your influence carries forward the care for those people and for the lives that they touch. You are shaping this next generation of nurses in a way that is just absolutely essential, and we appreciate that so much. I personally want to thank you for your unwavering dedication to the profession, and for helping ensure that we have a strong and resilient nursing workforce here in Oregon. I am deeply grateful for all that you do in precepting the nurses of tomorrow. So congratulations for all of the awardees that are here today. Congratulations. I'm so excited to be able to share this next hour with you. But to kick us off, I want to make sure that our speaker is here. I got a notice that our speaker is here. I want to welcome, let me make sure, yep, there he is. I want to welcome State Representative Travis Nelson. Not only has he represented District 44 in Oregon since from 2022, he's also a registered nurse and a tireless advocate for the nursing profession. He's consistently championed issues that matter to our healthcare community, advocates for policies that strengthen the workforce and elevates the quality of care. So I'm so pleased that we could get him even for just a little bit of time today. I'm so pleased that he's here today. So Representative Nelson, I would love it if maybe you could take it over for just a little bit and share your thoughts about precepting.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Jana, and to all of you. I'm State Representative Travis Nelson, as Jana said. I'm the only nurse in the Oregon legislature. Hopefully, we change that. Hopefully, some of you all think about running for office down the line. If you ever do, feel free to reach out to me, and I would love to be of support because we need the voice of nursing in all levels of government. Thank you for being preceptors. I know that it is tireless work. Oftentimes you get no reward, or if you do get some type of reward, it's $1 to maybe $3 an hour for taking somebody under your wing and being responsible for their nursing care. I've been a nurse for 20 years now. I became an LPN in 2004 and an RN in 2005, and I remember some of my first jobs where I was precepted and got trained. And I remember having, all kinds of questions that I'm sure my preceptor thought were silly. But because I had a fantastic preceptor, they approached me and my questions with grace and understanding and with patience. And I later went on to become an ER nurse, a critical care nurse, and have done all types of things in the nursing profession. I was vice president of ONA for a while, served in various leadership positions with the American Nurses Association, and am now, like I said, working on behalf of the citizens of House District 44 as their state representative. I also think to my time that I went on to serve as a preceptor I think it would be about 3 years after I started working in the hospital setting. I became a preceptor when I was working in the float pool. And I remember approaching that work wanting to be the type of preceptor that I had. And I was somebody who was frequently used by management because I was patient. I did have a variety of skills. And I was somebody and continue to be somebody who understands the importance of the work that you all do. Without good, solid preceptors, new nurses would we just wouldn't have the support that new nurses need in order to be successful entering the workforce. So again, I want to say thank you, because I know you do not hear it enough. And in my other life, I actually do some work with the Washington State Nurses Association and do bargaining, and I'm in bargaining today. Preceptors are a group of people that I have been advocating for at the bargaining table because management does not want to, often does not celebrate you on their own. You deserve a lot more than a couple bucks an hour for doing this work. You are training the workforce for every employer that you work for, and it should be treated with more gratitude and respect. So I won't continue to go on, but know that I thank you. Know that if you need to reach out to somebody in the legislature who you know to be an advocate for you and your profession, you can reach out to me at any time. I will be advocating for nursing this coming long session, like I have every single session. And if you'd like to talk about some changes you'd like to see in Oregon as it relates to nursing policy in our profession, reach out and let's arrange some time to get a cup of coffee or something. So thank you so much. I'm so glad that the Center for Nursing is doing this. It couldn't be celebrating a better group of nurses.
Thank you so much. Before you leave, I'd love it if we could get like a screenshot of everybody here really quickly. So I'm saying that because if you do not want your picture taken, turn off your camera right now. And for everybody else, if you do want your picture taken, because come on, you're gonna
Come
have a
on,
picture taken
come
with
on, let's go.
Rep Nelson. So let's all take a minute. We're gonna take a quick screenshot. Everybody smile and say cheese, cheese.
Cheers, cheers.
All right, who took it? Did somebody take that? All right, good.
I
We
didn't. I
got
thought
it.
you were. All right,
All right, well,
all
thank
right.
you so much for being here. Rep Nelson actually has to leave us. He could only come for the little bit, but we appreciate so much for you being here and for your words. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for everything that you do on behalf of nursing in the state of Oregon.
Absolutely, and thank you as well, Jenna.
All
You
right.
do fantastic work.
Oh, thank you.
Take
Well,
care.
take care. All right. Let's get to the meat of the meeting, right? Let's get to the reason why we are here, because let's be honest, this is like the thing that is the coolest about this entire hour is not me just kind of spilling over my words or trying to make sure that I've got every single screen working correctly, because spoiler alert, I do not. But here's the thing that's the best is this is the opportunity that we get to actually hear from our we get to hear from the nominators, and we get to hear about the preceptors and what it is that makes them the best preceptors and the most outstanding preceptors in the state of Oregon. So yeah, I'm pretty darn excited about this part of it. So let me tell you a little bit about how this is going to work. So first of all, before we get too crazy, we're going to meet our awardees, but for this section, I have enlisted the help of OCN board member and OSBN policy analyst, Sarah Wickenhagen. So Sarah is going to help me out with this, just so you don't have to hear my voice the entire time. But you know, to get a little bit, we're going to mix things up a little bit is what we're going to do here. So we are both going to announce the names of the person who nominated the preceptor and the preceptor themselves. So this is how it's going to work. So we'll announce those people. Nominators, you unmute your line, and then you have 1 minute to explain what it was about your preceptor that made you want to nominate them. We have all of that. You guys had to submit that as part of your application. So if you are a preceptor and you're here and you're like, wait, my person isn't here. Don't worry. We've got all the dirt on you, and we are going to say it in this forum. We've got some really good things to say about you. But here's the trick though. All you nominators, we got 20 people to get through in 45 minutes, and I think we can. So let's give everybody, you get about an hour, you get about a minute, 1 minute. Let's do about 60 seconds for everybody. You don't need to rush through your words. You can speak from the heart. 60 seconds goes pretty long, trust me. And if it looks like you're going a little bit too long, I absolutely do have the Oscar music that they use from the Academy Awards to play you off. So if it looks like if you start hearing some music that's going to be playing you off, wrap it up. You know how to do that. All right. The other thing is hold your applause until the end. At the very end of this, we're going to have a great opportunity where we're going to unmute everybody's line and everybody can applaud. But in the meantime, as we go along, I saw you guys using some of those reactions. Use those reactions liberally. I want to see some thumbs up. We can see some clappings, whatever. And also go into the chat. Let's give some love to the people that are in the chat. If you know some people that are there, if there's somebody who you worked with a long time ago and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen that person forever, throw it in the chat. Let's give everybody the love that they absolutely deserve for all of this. Okay, so we have 2 types of categories. I'm going to do the first category, which is going to be, these are the preceptors that were nominated by their organization. A lot of our organizations actually have some fantastic preceptor recognition awards. And so this is an opportunity to have those people where their entire organization came together and said, this is our preceptor. This is the one that our preceptor of the year. This is who they are. So I'm going to announce those. As soon as I'm done, we're going to kick it over to Sarah Wickenhagen over here, who is going to do the other category, which is what we call the Impact Awards. These are the awards where there is just somebody who saw the absolute impressive things that the preceptor was doing and nominated them for that. So let's start by sharing my screen. And you guys have all got to give us as much grace as you possibly can, because we didn't check how to pronounce all the names ahead of time. So if we mispronounce names, nominators, it's your job to correct us and make sure that we're doing it correctly. All right? Because we're not going to do it correctly. All right. Well, they might do it correctly. It's hard to say. All right, let's go ahead and go here. So first of all, here is our screen that shows Representative Nelson, but we are going to go to our very first person. And our very first person is Drew Wright. And Drew Wright is going to be introduced by Michelle Mixon. So Michelle, can you unmute your line?
I am.
All right.
Hello, I would like to introduce you to Drew. Drew started working in our unit in 2018. He quickly evolved into a highly skilled nurse. So several years later, I called for volunteers to Precept. Drew stopped by and said, I'd like to do that. That was just the beginning. Drew precepts nursing students, he precepts new hires, he precepts nurses transferring in. Precepting brings Drew joy. And when asked if he's willing to precept yet another, there is a sparkle in his eye. The phrase often used to describe Drew is, he is always willing to educate, willing to precept, willing to help right now, no matter how busy he is. Drew's dedication to building up our team makes him an invaluable preceptor. And besides, as another expressed, he's just a really nice guy.
Perfect. Thank you. And is that Drew with you?
It is Drew.
Drew, you're awesome. Congratulations. Thank you so much for everything that you do. That is awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Drew. All right. The next person we're going to recognize is Courtney Heck from Kaiser Permanente. And Courtney's going to be recognized by Megan Ludina. Megan, go ahead.
Hello, thank you. I don't think Courtney is here just yet, but her leader is. So Courtney demonstrates a humble excellence in the Kaiser Home Health Department. She has been with Kaiser for 9 years, and most of them have involved being a preceptor in some capacity. Courtney's gentle presence comes without judgment, which helps nurses feel safe and supported as they learn the challenging setting of home health. Courtney was recently our preceptor for a new pilot program onboarding new graduate nurses. She took on the challenging task of onboarding a nurse with less than 1 year of experience and no experience at all in the home health setting. This nurse is now seeing patients independently and significantly ahead of schedule, and she attributes that success to Courtney's role as a preceptor. Courtney has demonstrated self-care and resilience in the face of significant challenges in her own personal life this year. She has demonstrated self-awareness, self-care, and was taking time off when she needed to be with her family. And her leader said she deserves this award more than any nurse I know. So congratulations, Courtney.
Congratulations, Courtney. I see somebody, Katie Staley came on and she started waving. I'm wondering, that better not have been Katie. That better not have been Courtney.
Yeah, Katie's her leader.
Yeah,
Katie's your leader? Oh, awesome.
That's me. Yes,
All right.
we're so proud of her. Thank you.
That is awesome. Thank you, Katie, for being here. Thank you, Megan, and congratulations, Courtney, out into the world. And if Courtney comes in, we can all say congratulations to her again. All right, excellent. Our next person is going to not be Drew because we already did him. Our next person is Chrissy Dowd. Chrissy Dowd is from Grand Ronde Hospital, and she is going to be announced. She's going to be introduced to us by Nikita Titus. Nikita, are you here? Chrissy, are you here? Okay, that's all right. We're going to find, again, I got all the dirt. I'm going to totally do that. Let's see. We are going to find Chrissy Dowd. And so let me tell you a little bit about Chrissy Dowd. Chrissy is, there we go. Chrissy's effectiveness, and this is from Nikita, Chrissy's effectiveness as a preceptor begins with the exemplary example she sets as a driven and dedicated nurse. She excels in advocating for a safe environment, and her years of experience enable her to recognize subtle signs that a patient might need some further evaluation. Chrissy approaches her precepting role with the same dedication and enthusiasm that she exhibits in her nursing role. She always goes above and beyond, and she makes sure that her students are confident, well prepared, and provides a solid foundation for their progression in becoming competent professionals. Chrissy exemplifies the qualities of an outstanding nurse preceptor. Her encouragement, unwavering team support, exceptional communication skills, and approach create a positive and effective learning environment, and she has positively impacted numerous nurses throughout her time here, helping them grow and contribute to a safer, more competent nursing workforce throughout Grand Ronde Hospital. Congratulations, Chrissy. All right, our next person is going to be Laura Rude. Laura is going to be introduced by Sandra Maddox. Sandra, are you here?
I am.
There's Sandra Maddox, and Laura, there's Laura too.
All right. Laura Wood, RN, is an exceptional preceptor at Bay Area Hospital and is one of our finest nurses. Laura embodies the qualities of an outstanding preceptor with her unwavering kindness, patience, and compassion toward her students. Her dedication to teaching is evident in every interaction she has had with those under her guidance. Laura's approach to precepting is characterized by her ability to provide constructive feedback while she graciously accepts input from others. She creates a supportive learning environment where her students feel comfortable and encouraged to grow. Many aspiring nurses look up to Laura for her clinical expertise and her exemplary professionalism and mentorship. Her depth of knowledge and thoroughness in teaching are remarkable. Laura ensures that her students not only understand the theoretical aspects, but also gains the practical, hands-on experience under her tutelage. She's above and beyond to impart valuable skills and insights that prepare her students for their careers in nursing. One of Laura's most admirable qualities is her willingness to continuously learn and adapt. Despite her extensive experience, she remains open to new ideas, techniques, and advancements in the field of nursing. Her commitment to lifelong learning not only enriches her own practice, but also inspires those around her to strive for excellence.
Thank you, Sandra. And Laura, congratulations. Congratulations and well done. Thank you so much. Okay, our next person is going to be, I'm going to mess this up, Tien Coram. Tien, is that correct?
That's correct.
Is it? Okay. And Deanne, are you going to be the person that's going to be introducing us to Tien?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Thank you.
right, go for it. Thank you, Deanne.
Also, good morning and congratulations to all the nominees. This is so inspiring. So I have the pleasure of working with Tien, and I'll try to go as quick as possible. I thought we had 2 minutes, but I'll just say,
You know what? Yeah, we're going pretty quick right now. So you do you. You can we'll make it work. Go ahead.
thank you, and welcome Tien too. By the way, she just flew in a few hours ago from Italy. She was on a massive, wonderful vacation, and so thanks for joining. Here's her, nomination from one of our PCCU preceptees at Legacy Emmanuel. After our 12-hour shifts, Tien would take the time to sit together and debrief our day. Even on days when she wasn't my preceptor, she would come and find me if she had an interest in EKG or a new skill to practice. She never made me feel as though I was asking silly or dumb questions, and always took the time to explain concepts until I truly felt like I understood them, even if that meant drawing a million pictures of the heart to teach me different things. She would always take the time to introduce me to the nurse we were giving a report to, and the doctors and PAs we interacted with. No matter how minimal the conversation, she made sure to include me so that I could put faces to names and so that people knew who I was as well. It seems like such a mundane thing, but it really made me feel like I was a part of the care we were providing, not just a student following her around. Her energy radiates amongst the unit. She's uplifting, energetic, incredibly intelligent, and is just easy to get along with. She is always willing to help others, whether that's with a task or explaining a new concept. She is someone that I believe anybody would feel comfortable asking for her help/advice, which I believe speaks to how amazing of a nurse she is. When I picture what kind of nurse I hope to grow to become, I picture someone like Tien. Her qualities encompass that of a phenomenal nurse. She is caring, inclusive, empathetic, and always seems to come to work with a great attitude, a smile on her face, and ready to tell the most ridiculous jokes to perk patients and other nurses up. Our unit is so lucky to have her, and I feel very grateful to have had her as one of my preceptors. And if you don't mind, I was just going to read one more quick paragraph.
Okay, quick paragraph, go for it.
Tien has been with us for 12 years, which is, phenomenal, and has been a preceptor for years and years and years. I just want to say what an honor it is to be, even just speaking this about her and being with you today. I first met Tien in 2017 when I joined the Legacy team, and we immediately connected on a personal level. Tien's passions for nursing, teaching nursing, and also her passion for patient care are truly remarkable. One of the core skills Tien possesses is communication. She is a master at de-escalating patients and families so that the best possible outcome can emerge for the patients in her care. She is also known for another core skill set with quick and dry wit. The morning we were going to surprise her with her preceptor ordination, she is going about her usual business in morning, preparing for multidisciplinary rounds and caring for patients. A group of staff and leadership quickly collected to surprise Tien with this nomination and flowers. When we read the thoughtful nomination and also highlighted how she can easily lighten the mood with a simple phrase or joke, we casually asked if she wanted to share one in the moment. Of course, she said, and reeled off a quick, humorous anecdote without even a moment's notice. It is my sincere honor and pleasure to introduce Tien Coram, with this wonderful nomination and Preceptor of the Year for 2024 for Legacy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And yes, that did go over. And yes, I did not play the music, but again, we're having all sorts of fun over here. But you know what? I'm excited to hear about people who tell good jokes. I'm a big fan of that. So congratulations, Tien. All right, next we have Sarah Holm from OHSU. Sarah is going to be introduced to us by Christina Gunther. Is Christina here? Is Sarah here? Let's look around. I don't see if Sarah is here or not, and I don't see if Christina is here. So let me tell you a little bit, because again, I got the dirt. I got it. So let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah is at OHSU, and she is an exceptional nurse who consistently goes the extra mile to ensure that her patients receive the best care. She's a great communicator. Her patients, she is patient, there you go, and is willing to mentor interns, staff, and residents. She's approachable, supportive, and able to meet the needs of the ever-changing perioperative environment. She's played a key role in helping establish the minor procedure unit, and they said that they received an email from a patient she cared for while she was precepting others, and the patient wanted them to know that she was so impressed with the nurses during her procedure because they were so great and treated her well. And that was the icing on the cake. A nurse who not only demonstrates excellent professional care, but also cares and treats her patient kindly. She's the kind of nurse that this person hopes all nurses to be: compassionate and patient-centered. Congratulations to Sarah. Next is Diane Paquette, and Diane is going to be announced by Sarah Wolf. And I know Sarah's here because I saw Sarah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Did Diane make it?
I didn't see her on there.
All right.
I am happy to read about her.
Yeah, but let's hear about Diane. I'm happy to hear about her too.
So Diane was hand-selected by management as the first preceptor for our new International Educated Nurses program. These experienced nurses, new to the U.S., require extra assistance in maneuvering our healthcare system, the electronic medical record, and equipment. Diane was integral to the program's success by developing trusting relationships, offering guidance and feedback, advocating for appropriate assignments, and finding the root cause of concerns quickly. I would like to read a comment from one of the IENs Diane precepted. I am so grateful for the opportunity to work with Diane as my preceptor. As a new immigrant to the US, everything is overwhelming in the beginning, but Diane supported me and helped me build my confidence working as a nurse in the US. She is knowledgeable, attentive, and compassionate to our patients. She also manages to stay cool and calm during stressful situations. Her positive attitude lifts my spirits. Anyone that has her as a preceptor is lucky to have her as one. Thank you, Diane. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks, Sarah. And thank you and congratulations to Diane, wherever she may be. Excellent. Thank you. All right, next from Peace Health, we have Miranda Palmer, and Miranda is going to be introduced by Kara Weaver. Kara, go ahead.
And Miranda's here, so I'm really excited she gets to be here today.
Good.
So it is my pleasure to read a part of the nomination for Miranda Palmer, representing Peace Health, written by a previous preceptee and now one of her peers. Miranda executes her way of giving feedback to peers that she is precepting. Her feedback is calm and nurturing environment and straight to the point, making it easy not to get any wires crossed. She always makes sure that the patient was going to be safe. Miranda does an astonishing job teaching and educating. Miranda made sure to ask me how I best learn and then made sure that she teaches to me the best way possible. Miranda is such a valuable resource to have in your pocket. Miranda exemplifies the definition of being a role model. She makes sure that you have what you need to succeed. Miranda was the most welcoming human ever. Miranda is open and easy to talk to. From the first day, she had told me that if I ever had any questions and she was talking to someone else, just to interrupt them because being there for me was such a priority for her.
Yeah.
Her knowledge and openness does not stop when you are on your own. She openly makes sure that you're doing okay and checks on you. And we are so honored that Miranda works at Peace Health with us. So congratulations, Miranda.
Yay, congratulations, Miranda. And thanks for being here today. I know that that might be a little bit weird to have people be saying such nice things about you in front of a bunch of strangers, but we are super glad that you're here. And thank you for the work that you do as a preceptor all the time. Thank you very much for that. All right, next we're going to hear about Cynthia Pope, and Cynthia is not here. And I think that we also heard that her the person was also not going to be. Cynthia Newbauer is not going to be here, so I get to read for her. So here we go. This is what we know about Cynthia. Cynthia has been a priest, and let me just check really quick. Nobody's here from Sky Lakes? Okay, I didn't think so. We were told that you weren't going to be here, but this is what we know about Cynthia. She's been a preceptor at Sky Lakes for more than 10 years, and over these years, students and new graduates she's precepted have expressed what a difference she has made in their career. While she is quiet and assuming, she provides both guidance and support for her preceptees. And here's some quotes from some of the nurses that she precepted. Cynthia has been the most supportive person. She played an integral role in my development as a new nurse. She's patient, kind, and understands the importance of being a good preceptor and the position I am as a new nurse. And then another person said that Cynthia is one of the most calmest and kindest nurses I know. She deeply cares about her patients and she advocates for them. She has so much knowledge to share. She taught me so much about the total joint patients despite being super busy during the morning. She is the best nurse to learn from. I had so much fun to learn from her. I also appreciated the teamwork she demonstrated. She is a great person and even a better preceptor. So congratulations to Cynthia. All right, guys, we have made it through all of our organizations. Let's give everybody a quick thumbs up or a little reaction here for a little bit, because now we're going to move over into our impact awards, and we're going to start. And I'm going to switch this over to Sarah so you get somebody else's voice for a little bit. And Sarah's going to introduce our impact awards. Go ahead, Sarah.
Terrific. So our first impact award is Kimberly Richards, and she's going to be introduced by Sonia Young.
Right. Thank you. I'm so pleased to be able to honor my preceptor, Kimberly Richards, who was at my side in community mental health. When you're beginning to apply new skills and new knowledge, I'm sure we all know, it's very important the support that you get. And Kim made the process of learning comfortable and enjoyable. I very much enjoyed being with her. She's supportive and encouraging, generous with her knowledge, always checking to see what I needed or wanted to get from my experience with her. She applied just the right amount of nudging to prompt me to try things when she knew I was ready, but maybe I was uncertain. She exhibits care for her patients that is to be emulated. And I give Kim a lot of credit for the confidence I'm going to go forward with as a PMHMP. And more than anything, she's a champion of new nurses. I am not her first preceptee, nor will I be her last. And she really actively pays it forward. And I can't think of a more deserving person than Kimberly Richards.
Terrific. Congratulations, Kimberly. All right. Are you advancing the slides for me, Jana? Thank you. Our next awardee is going to be Amelia Guzman Steimel. I hope I'm getting that right. And she's going to be introduced today by Erica Bailey.
Good morning, everybody. And I just want to say that this nomination is on behalf of University of Portland because I received most of what I wrote in the nomination from one of our clinical faculty. And here's just an excerpt about Amelia. So this past spring was Amelia's first time precepting a nursing student, and she did a phenomenal job. She was really proactive and collaborative, and she made sure she understood the expectations of her as a preceptor, as well as the best practices for teaching in the clinical environment. She went out of her way to ensure the most optimal student learning experience possible. She's a compassionate, humble, and dedicated nurse who shows true care for her local community and has a great positive can-do attitude regarding incorporating student learning into every moment of her workday. Amelia is the very best of what we hope for in a nurse and a preceptor, and we as a profession and a community are lucky to have her. She is without question deserving of the distinction of Outstanding Nurse Preceptor. Congrats, Amelia.
That's truly wonderful. Thank you so much, Erica. All right. Our next awardee is Jennifer Krieger from Adventist Health, and she will be introduced by Julia Stannis.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. I am so pleased and honored to recognize Jennifer's exceptional preceptorship, which truly stood out to me as clinical faculty. As a preceptor for our accelerated baccalaureate nursing students, she consistently provided and prioritized their needs, going above and beyond to tailor learning experiences to each individual. Her dedication is evident in the time that she spends collaborating not only with me and the students, but ensuring that their educational journey is centered and meaningful. Jennifer created engaging learning opportunities, followed by thorough debriefs that really deepened our students' understanding and retention of their learning. Her inclusive approach fostered mutual respect and set a strong professional example for patient care. The positive impact of her teaching extends far beyond the clinical setting, leaving a lasting impression on our students' readiness for their nursing careers. Jennifer's commitment to fostering respectful relationships, promoting student learning, and preparing future nurses makes her truly a deserving candidate for this award. Congratulations, Jennifer, and thank you for being here today.
Terrific. Thank you so much. All right. Our next awardee is Shane Rickman from Providence Hood River, and she will be introduced by Ashley Quackenbush.
Thank you. So it's Shaney. That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I'm sure she gets that all the time. So I'm just going to read a few lines from her nomination. Shaney is the unsung hero of the Family Birth Center at Providence Hood River Memorial Hospital. She's a born leader and teacher with a quiet, calm, and confident disposition. Her skill and depth of knowledge allows her preceptees to learn on the job, but also, and more importantly, understand the medicine and care. I've personally been in a variety of critical and high-risk situations with Shaney, and I have no doubt that we were able to achieve optimal outcomes because of her unwavering leadership and high performance. As a nurse, the highest compliment I can give a fellow nurse is that I would let them care for my family members. I would not only let Shani care for my family, but I would insist on it. My own practice has improved because of working with her, and I consider any new nurse or employee privileged to have the opportunity to learn from and work with her. And I think Shani was able to get on, but she's called in. But yeah, we're just very grateful to have Shani in our organization. She's an amazing asset to us.
Terrific. Thank you so much. All right. Our next awardee is Angela Buller from St. Charles Medical Center, and she will be introduced by Wendy Waite.
I'm trying to get my shoot. Hold on.
That's
no.
okay. You may have to
Oh,
speak,
no.
you may have to just kind of like speak from the heart, and that works too.
And I have the cliff notes for you too.
No, mute. I'm having technical difficulties. Shoot. I'm coming.
That's
Can you
okay.
hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we can
Okay,
totally
I
hear
thought
you.
couldn't.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
good.
Okay. All right. Sorry, bad start. Congratulations, and I'm so proud to be here and to celebrate you. It's so well deserved. Angela chooses to create for herself and her students a positive experience in every interaction. She consistently praises others and models that for those who she teaches. She's truly their biggest cheerleader. Angela leads by example to speak up and question practices to ensure we promote patient safety. Her students finish their shifts with confidence and feeling encouraged and inspired. Many new student nurses she's trained work with us because of her positive spirit and her solid leadership. We're so lucky that she loves to teach, and she offers to be a preceptor for any and all students and new nurses who come to our team. Her contribution to fostering others to be successful is what makes our team so special. Thank you, Ange.
Congratulations, Angela. All right. Our next awardee is Bryce Burkett from the Emergency Department at Kaiser Permanente, and he will be introduced by Tucker Braden. Are either of them here today?
Hi, I'm Suki, Suki Tucker, but I am struggling with the app here. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, Bryce Burkett, I came to Kaiser actually from a kind of smaller area that only had one hospital in a different state. And when I moved to Oregon, I was overwhelmed by all the different opportunities of hospitals. And my plan was to do a travel assignment at each area, each hospital, and see which was the best fit. But Bryce is my preceptor, and that changed my whole plan. So I can read my nomination and kind of give some background. Bryce has been precepting for quite some time at Kaiser. He provides a strong knowledge foundation and transitions to allowing the new grad or new to ED or new to Kaiser nurse space to develop their own skills and style in their new role while maintaining an open line of coaching. He develops professional relationships with his orientees, which helps them feel appreciated for what they uniquely offer to the team and includes them in unit collaboration. He still serves as a resource to those who are new and off orientation, to nurses who have been at Kaiser for years, and for leadership. Sorry, you can probably hear my little humans in the background. Let's see. Yes, and for leadership. So he's knowledgeable, kind, creative, and caring. And Bryce's mentorship is actually the reason I chose not to stick with my original plan and try out all the different hospitals, because I felt so connected to the unit that I was in, thanks to his preceptorship. And I just chose to stay at that hospital because it was such a great experience. And I was reminded of this the other day, I guess about a month ago or two, when we did these nominations, when I saw a picture of him out taking his newly graduated preceptor or preceptee out to lunch. And it just brought back all those super positive feelings that I had when I met him and had my experience as an orientee in that unit. And it's just amazing that he's been able to continue this this true gift of precepting and engaging people, especially in a time when I think that nurses, it's not just about the bedside care, it's about forming that community and being with people who are going through the same things as you. It's just a wonderful person. So I had to submit it.
Thank you so much. That was really beautiful. All right, our next nominee is Robin Lazaran. She is a school nurse with Multnomah Education Service, and she will be introduced by Kimberly Marsh.
And actually, I'm going to stand in for Kimberly Marsh today. Jamie Smith. Robin was nominated because of all the preceptors that we have. We really think she's one of our best. Always willing and eager to precept new nursing students. Also, school nurses that are coming to us and entering school nursing for the first time. With nursing students, she also sometimes even will take two of them at a time, which we certainly appreciate from various of our community health partners. She's a great school nurse. She's been with MESD over 30 years, and her excellent practice and nursing skills has helped many nursing students find their way into our specialty of nursing. We have a couple quotes from some of the nursing students that she precepted last year. Quote, "My preceptor's eagerness not only to teach, but to understand what my interest in the rotation were, took the time to help me practice the skills I wanted to develop. Having a preceptor that pushed me to learn but was still supportive, providing exposure to take care of different levels of age of students. Robin, you're amazing. Thanks for taking me on as a student. I learned so much. Congratulations, Robin. We were super excited that you were nominated and chosen for this recognition."
Thanks so much, Jamie. All right, congratulations, Robin. All right, our next nominee is Jenny Olart. She is a RN from Kaiser Permanente, and she will be introduced by,
Hi, good morning. My name is Tammy Telesis Arnold, and I am Jenny's nurse manager. Jenny Olarte started her career in Kaiser in July of 2017, but she's been a nurse for over 25 years. Jenny is truly the most positive person I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. She is a ray of sunshine and treats patients, staff, and clinicians, and most importantly, those she precepts with kindness and grace. She is the epitome of patient and supportive. She always looks for the best in people and knows how to nurture our students. Our students consist of LPNs, MAs, RNs, and our new staff. Jenny is responsible for onboarding all nursing students and nursing staff to the department, not only because she has an in-depth understanding of the inner workings of Kaiser Permanente on the job, but because she is so patient, so kind, and so encouraging to those she precepts. Jenny, myself, and new orientees meet on a regular cadence to check on their orientation. They provide unsolicited feedback, and I always hear the same thing. Jenny is the best and a wonderful preceptor. They feel supported and encouraged by her. She truly is just phenomenal. She's a phenomenal nurse, a phenomenal human, and a phenomenal preceptor. We're so lucky to have someone of Jenny's caliber to work with our students and new hires. Thank you, Jenny, for your ongoing commitment to our students, staff, and department. We appreciate all that you do.
Terrific. Congratulations, Jenny.
Thank you so much.
All right, our next nominee, awardee, I should say, is Marianne Elias. She's a registered nurse from Samaritan Health System, and she will be introduced by Liesel Yaponto.
Who it looks like is not here. So would you like to read
Okay.
the, let's read about Marianne.
Yes.
Say what Liesel
Yes,
said
yes.
about Marianne.
Okay. I did not have a designated preceptor when I first transferred to ambulatory short stay. Although I have been a nurse for almost 20 years, I struggled to adjust to my new department. The orientation experience was overwhelming, and I almost quit on my first week. On my second week, Marianne became my preceptor. Marianne helped me understand and adjust to my department. I love how patient and knowledgeable she is. Marianne has made my transition to short stay delightful. She actually inspired me to become a preceptor myself. Mary is such a positive role model for me and the rest of the staff. We need more preceptors like Marianne. Well, congratulations, Marianne. All right. Our next awardee is Mandy Mall, a clinical RN and new hire orientation coordinator at OHSU. And she will be introduced by Michelle Ross.
Yes, good morning. I'm here to just speak very highly of Mandy Mall. She has worked in our Peds HEMOC unit, and it's a mixed unit with BMT patients for 25 years. And she has precepted, inspired, and just coming out of COVID, we recognized on our unit we needed a better way to support our new hires and our new grads, just based on the limited clinical skills that they had during nursing school. So Mandy spearheaded and took our previous way that we onboarded new hires and revamped the entire program. And now she coordinates schedules, calendars for preceptors, preceptees. She also coordinates didactic class time, skills time to work with the new hires, also goes over all our policy and procedures, and is a huge resource for not only the preceptees, but the preceptors. Also joins myself when we do new hire check-ins, and just is a jewel to work with, alongside with. And I just appreciate her so much. And that is why our unit is recognizing Mandy in this role that she is taking on as a new hire orientation coordinator. And she just really sets herself apart and strives for excellence.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, and congratulations, Mandy. All right. Our last awardee is Allison Coughlin, and hopefully Kayla Johnson will be here from St. Charles Medical Center. But if not, I'm ready to cover. Okay, so Allison equals preceptor goals. She is an extremely knowledgeable and capable nurse who diligently provides excellent patient care. As a preceptor, she consistently makes great efforts to enhance unit-specific teaching and incorporates all facets of care teams in order to provide the best learning experiences. Her positive and interjectic approach to life makes patients and new hires feel welcome, safe, and appreciated. Allison is actively involved preceptor who never shies away from challenges or questions. She always finds time to go above and beyond, exceeding all expectations of a preceptor role. Allison is a wonderful and humble teacher, and I am so grateful to have been paired with her as a preceptor. As someone who puts others' needs above their own, Allison is highly deserving of recognition. There you go. Well, congratulations, Allison.
Congratulations.
And I'm happy to
Yeah, and you're happy
turn this back over to Jana.
Yes, and I was going to say, and Allison is our last person. So this is what I want everybody to do right now. We need to just give everybody a huge round of applause. So to do that, everybody, let's take a minute, unmute your line, and let's just clap. And you can cheer or clap or whatever, because I want to hear it. Way to go, everyone! You know, in all of those things and just listening to all of the descriptions of everybody, I was hearing the one thing that I took away is all of the times when someone says, we are so lucky to have this person. And I'm not thinking that that is just for one or two of these awardees. We are lucky to have every single one of you who are willing to be preceptors, who are willing to work really hard to make sure that our workforce is as amazing as it is. Thank you, everyone. Look we're about 6 minutes early. We were able, I told you all that I was going to play you off, and then I was like, no, I think we're doing good. Everybody's doing good on time. So we're done here a little bit early, but I just wanted to say one more time, thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who nominated someone, who is a preceptor, and for everyone who is in nursing, especially right now, because it's a little tough. It's been tough for a while. And for all of the things that you do to make healthcare work in the state of Oregon, I personally cannot thank you enough. So thank you so much for being here. You guys are inspiring and amazing. And I am so excited that we can now just like spread the word to the world about how we've got these incredible preceptors here in the state of Oregon. So thank you to everyone here. And for everyone here, go and have a really great, I'm going to stop sharing my screen so you can see people's faces a little bit better. Go have an amazing Wednesday and an amazing rest of your week, and just be out there and just know that we are really, really lucky to have all of you here in the state of Oregon. So thank you. Have a great day. That concludes our awards presentation. And spread the love today, you guys. Take care.